Much of Mr. Finch's questioning today focused on the location of the RGP vessel at the point of interception and in the subsequent chase, and on the manner in which it engaged with the RHIB in the chase leading up to the fatal collision. Officer 1 has maintained throughout his testimony that he believed he was inside Gibraltar waters at all times. He acknowledged that RGP protocol prohibits entering Spanish waters even during a chase. The court was then shown an animation on a map illustrating tracking data from the RHIB's AIS, a device which shows and tracks the vessel's location. Officer 1 accepted the evidence and acknowledged the animation showed that the interception, chase and collision all took place in Spanish waters. However, he repeated that he believed he had been in Gibraltar waters throughout. When questioned by the coroner on whether he might have been able to tell he was in Spanish waters from the relative position of the rock or the lights from the runway, Officer 1 said he had not seen them because he was closely monitoring his radar and what was in front of him at the time. He said his second-in-command had been as well, and that nobody aboard had realised they were in Spanish waters at any moment. In cross-examination, Mr. Finch put to Officer 1 that he had known he was in Spanish waters and was trying to avoid what he knew would be the consequences of his unlawful actions. Officer 1 rejected this. The court was also shown a 15-minute video of the nighttime chase taken from Spain. Mr. Finch put it to Officer 1 that the vessels looked so close together that they were at times practically abreast. The officer rejected this. He said the image showed a misleading angle, and he repeated his assertion that he had kept a safe distance at all times during the chase. In previous testimony, he has told the court that he thought the RGP boat's AIS turned on automatically. While it was not turned on during the chase, the RGP's AIS was switched on after the collision while it was towing the stricken RHIB back to the rock, when inside Gibraltar waters. Officer 1 said he could not account for it and did not dispute the evidence, but that he did not switch it on and he didn't know who did. He told the jury he was in shock following the collision and could not remember much of what had followed that night. The day ended with questioning from Neil Costa. Officer 1 recounted his training as a coxswain, his experience in the RGP Marine section, and told the court that he had taken on numerous pursuits in the past and never been involved in any collisions or any other incidents. He detailed his communications with the Guardia Civil and the MOD on the night, and again underlined a point that he has emphasized throughout his testimony, that he was operating at night in challenging conditions with low visibility and under high pressure, but at no point had he intentionally tried to make contact with the RHIB. Tomorrow, Officer 1 will be questioned by his counsel, Jamas Hodivala KC of London firm Matrix Chambers.